Hi, this is time for Voyages, so make sure you have a Voyages book, a pencil, and a highlighter. We're going to talk about subject complements today, which is a brand new adverb idea for us. A little confusing, but I think you'll do pretty good at it with adjectives. Sometimes in the adjective unit, we're going to have things we've done before and things that are new. But of course, we have to do our daily maintenance first. So we're going to go back to page 73. We're going to find lesson 5.3. And we're going to talk about that sentence and then do our diagramming for it. And the sentence is, I might play soccer. Question number 1 says, is I a subject pronoun or an object pronoun? Subject pronouns are pronouns, words that are used in the place of a noun that come at the beginning of the sentence because they tell who the sentence is or what the sentence is about. Well, I, as you can see from the sentence, is at the very beginning. I might play soccer. So we're going to say that this one is a subject pronoun. So on number 1, write the word subject. Object pronouns are pronouns that are used after the verb so that we don't repeat the noun at the beginning of the sentence. Like, Julie went to her grandma's house. Rather than say Julie again, we use her in place of Julie. Otherwise, our sentence sounds sometimes confusing. Julie went to Julie's grandmother's house is a little more awkward than Julie went to her grandma's house. Number 2 wants to know what is the main verb in this sentence. The sentence that tells exactly what Julie is doing. And that is play. Not Julie. I'm sorry, I used my example. Play is still the main verb here. The helping verb in number 3 is might. Might can be a helping verb, and it tells us more specifically about the verb play. Now, it's not an adverb because it doesn't tell when or how or in what way, but it does tell us more about it. So the sentence, I might play soccer, would be very different if you said just, I play soccer. I play soccer means I'm doing it, for sure. And I might play soccer means maybe I'm going to do it. So the helping verb might here changes the meaning of the sentence if you didn't use it. And that's what a helping verb does. It helps to make the sentence more clear. And without it, the sentence can mean something totally different. So that's why we use helping verbs. Just to review there. All right, you need to diagram the sentence on number 4. And I'm going to do it real quick on my board, and then we'll talk about it. This one is a little bit tricky. So be careful. All right, I have mine done. And while I'm waiting for you, I'm going to go ahead and turn to our lesson page, just in case you weren't ready to go. Okay, so here it is, and let's talk through it. This one was a little tricky. This was easy. I is the subject, so you got that in the right place, I'm sure. And your direct object was soccer. I'm sure that was correct too. But many of you were probably thinking, okay, why is there just this one spot here in the middle? How come there wasn't a diagonal line? And that is because helping verbs and verbs go together. We didn't practice that quite a lot at the beginning of the year, so that is something that's a little bit new for us. So might play or is going to play would all be together in the middle there. So that's something a little new and different. All right, so now flip in your book, get your highlighter out. We're going to go to page 79. And on page 79, we're going to do some underlining on the first two parts, and we're going to do a couple of them together, and then I'm going to let you finish them all. And then at the bottom, we'll write one sentence together, and then you're going to finish your sentences on your own and read them to me on Seesaw. So, subject complements are adjectives, and they are adjectives that we find at the end of the sentence. Oftentimes, they're the last word in the sentence, and you find these adjectives after state of being verbs. So verbs that like is, am, are, was, were are the most simple state of being verbs that we use every day, and we've used a lot in our grammar. So what a subject complement is I have a subject, I have a state of being verb like is, and then I have an adjective over here, and that adjective tells me directly about this. As a matter of fact, I could move it in front of the subject and it would make sense. Like, the day is long. Day is long. Long day. That is what a subject complement is, and that's what we're going to practice today. So in our first sentence, a day at the carnival is exciting. What is our subject about? Our sentence about? Day. What is our state of being verb? Is. What word after is tells me about day? You're right, exciting. So everybody should highlight exciting. Because I could say exciting day. I could even say the exciting day at the carnival if I wanted to. All right, in the second sentence, the roller coaster ride was scary. So our main subject is ride. State of being verb was. What is the adjective after was that goes with ride? It is, you're right, scary. Because I could say scary ride. See how they can go in front? So I want you to go ahead and finish 3, 4, 5, and 6. And again, you're looking for the adjective, sorry about that, adjective after the state of being verb. In all 4 of these, it's the last word in the sentence. It's an adjective, and you should highlight them. Then let's go on. You're going to want to pause the video for that, I'm sorry. And then we're going to start up again with number 7. For the second part, you are going to underline the adjective that is the subject complement in each sentence, and then you're going to circle the noun the subject complement describes, which means that you're going to highlight both of them, because I don't ask you to circle or underline. It's hard for me to know that. So what are we going to do? We're going to highlight the main noun, the subject noun, and we're going to highlight the subject complement, which is the adjective. So in sentence number sentence, the kitten's fur is soft. That sentence is talking about, almost lost my book there. That sentence is talking about fur. So I'm going to highlight fur. Then it is also, what does it tell us about the fur? After the state of being verb is, it has soft. So I'm going to highlight soft because it is soft fur. All right. Let's do one more together. Number 8. I'm going to let you finish on your own. Our trip to the zoo was informative. Okay. What is the main noun? There's a lot of nouns at the beginning. The main noun the sentence is talking about is trip. So we're going to highlight trip. And then what is the adjective at the end of the sentence after the state of being verb that tells more about trip? Is that great big long word, informative. Informative. So you should have highlighted both, trip and informative. And now you're going to finish 9 through 12 on your own after the video is over, or pause the video and do it and then start it back up again. The last thing that I want to do is a practice run at the bottom of the bottom of the page, where you're going to write sentences. And then your response to this will be, of course, to read the sentences to me. Not this one, but the rest of them. So we have 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, and 18. And they give us an adjective in each one. And what they want us to do is to come up with a sentence where we use that adjective as a subject complement. So we're going to have state of being verbs in every sentence, and we're going to end the sentence with these adjectives. They're going to come at the very, very end. So let's do, the first one is small. We're going to keep it simple. I'm going to say the pioneer town was small. And you can copy that down. So town is my, just a minute. I just wiped it off, sorry. Town is my main subject, noun, town. Was is my state of being verb. Small was the subject complement we were supposed to use. So we could say small town. So the sentence, the pioneer town was small. And I'm going to have you do the rest of them using the subject complement adjectives that they have for you there. And then I'm going to have you read me your sentences over Seesaw so I know how you did. All right. See you for the next lesson.